Welcome back, everyone. Here we go. I had a bit of a hiccup with Plays TV. I wasn't able to get it to load my, or it wasn't opening while I was trying to run the Long Dark, so I haven't had a chance to play because I don't want to play without recording. So, took a bit of a break there. It was only about a day and a half, but considering where we are, I'm a little bit worried about jumping right back in, because we're not in the best situation. Still trying to make it from Mystery Lake to the Coastal Highway, but doing this through the ravine. And, okay, our condition isn't as bad as I thought it was. It's because we've had the full belly the whole time. Here we go. I had a thought of maybe sleeping 1 additional hour here because my fire seemed to last that long, so yeah, I'm going to do that just to get an extra, little bit of extra energy here. Even though it's not going to give me much. I'm hoping this will also maybe cause things to warm up a bit. Yeah, I slept for 1 hour, and it's never exactly an hour. It's funny. It's kind of like real life sleeping. Okay, we take a torch. And, yeah, it's still -7, though. So that's not great. Hey, there were sticks. Birch bark are also good. I might grab these just in case. I didn't end up making any tea.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I could have done that while sleeping, sort of. It's okay. Oof, still feels like -18. It's brutal. I thought the ravine was supposed to be like a pleasant little transition area. I was wrong. Oh god, this isn't even the right way. Oh, I don't want to spend too much time running into the wind. Ugh. I thought... Shit. Okay, now I am turned around. Again. Oh no! Folks, this is how we die. Here it is. Jesus. Even that little delay there basically took away all that extra energy I got for that hour of sleeping. So, this is pretty nice. The ravine's not so bad, look. At least I know there's no wolves out here. This game really is beautiful. Okay, goodbye Mystery Lake. Hopefully it's a bit warmer in here. Also, I'm hoping to find some coal on these tracks. Okay, -7. Still not so great. There are a couple spots in the Coastal Highway
Cold is making my head feel thick.
that are yeah, okay. There's a couple spots that are pretty hospitable. So that's going to be good. I might. There's a couple, like there's 1 or 2 places I'm considering. One of them is the Rabbit Grove, which is, you know, sounds pretty innocuous, but it's a bit farther away. The closer option is a trailer that's right after the transition zone.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
I was thinking about it, and the Coastal Highway is not actually that great of a base compared to Mystery Lake. Part of the reason you want to get there is because It's sort of like it's an end game base sort of. There's a lot of
All I can think about
a lot of
is
deer,
food.
a lot of wolves, and so I mean, now that I've got the bow, okay, here's where it gets real precarious. Now that I got the bow, at least I can make use of those. But here we are. The slow creaking. Okay. And breathe. Whew. It's a lot scarier when there's a blizzard. Can't believe it's still -19 though. Wow. I guess I'm walking through in the middle of the night. Here's some coal, it looks like. Yeah, so the reasoning behind going to the trailer versus the rabbit huts was literally for the rabbits, I'm guessing. It's a bit closer to the location that I want to be heading to. But right now, considering how tired we are, how dangerous that all was, I think I might just head straight to this little trailer over here. We made it. Coastal Highway. Ooh. Yeah, so there's lots of fishing. There's lots of wolves and deer here. And it's slightly better than Mystery Lake for those things. However, things are kind of spaced out a bit farther, so cold becomes more of an issue because you have to spend more time outside. But I have spent quite a bit of time in the pool. It's probably really loud. Okay. Now, there can be wolves around here. I don't know if they come all the way up here,
So
but
tired. I could just lay down right here.
that would be no good. Yeah, I think this is a better option, just considering how tired we are. Wow. There's a trailer just over here. So much for 63% condition. Whew. Okay. And we made it. Alright. Indoors once again. Don't really care about that cabin fever at this point. Although we got rid of most of it. Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna sleep as soon as I can here because it is pretty late. But I always like to check things before we go to bed. So. Okay. Anything tasty I should eat before I go to sleep? It's like nope. Okay. Top bunk. do one of these. And a granola bar. It's probably good. And oh, I would like to get about 10 hours rest here. So let's do that. Let's see how that cabin fever's doing. Ooh. Yeah, it actually went down, so yeah, we're doing alright. Got a bunch of condition back there. Still at 31 pounds for some reason. Or just a little bit over 30 now. Yeah, not so bad. I really didn't see anything else inside
need to
here.
eat soon.
20 days we've lived. I think they say online that around 30 you sort of start to stabilize. The first 30 days are the hardest. Another thing is I always think that these are creepers from Minecraft. Whenever I'm passing by them quickly, like, do. It's like, oh god, creeper. So, getting closer to those 30 days, but let's see if that actually means sustainability. I'll check over here because sometimes there's coal or other goodies. It's like, nope. So, I have to be careful here because I haven't been in Coastal Highway for a while, even though I know it pretty well. The weather's actually quite cold.
Horse.
Although it's clear. Molded chocolate bar. 25%. Ooh. Running shoes. See, everything is now quite low condition. So that's not good. Although I can still break those down for leather, which is my plan. I'm gonna go straight down here because there's a trailer. And this also lets me see if there's a wolf or not. I had plenty of sprains this run though. Knock on wood. There's the wolf. Oh, is that the wolf? It looks like a wolf to me, but it's not. It's just a clipped part of the terrain. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a trailer down here. Yeah. And that's our next stop. So, things we're looking for in the Coastal Highway. It'd be nice to find some more books so we can start working on our skills. Again, clothing that's not totally ruined, and food that's not totally ruined. Anything that's indoors is likely to be less ruined than outdoors, depending on the food type. Some food expires more quickly outside, and some food expires more quickly inside. But I'm pretty sure all clothing takes more damage outside, so I just came up on the end of that, these shoes' life. I'm going to harvest this, just because I could use an hour of heat here.
Something to eat.
And that leather will become less and less useful as we go on, because I'm going to have gear that's deer hide and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure I can find a use for that still. Not my boots, but I'm pretty sure there's something. So I could head this way. So there's two major options here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna head this way. So similar to Mystery Lake, there's a lookout tower in Coastal Highway, and there's also some cabins. Well, there are also some cabins. And then there's some regions by the lake itself, or by the coast, in this case. And they all have different kinds of items. Now, I'm not sure if this is a rabbit grove, but obviously there's rabbits there. I'm looking for a particular cabin that's kind of nestled up against this creek, or this river here. So it'll be back here, I'm pretty sure. Now the one thing that's awesome about this little river is it has a lot of cattails. So we're gonna head down this, and this will bring us all the way to the coast. So at the coast we have a workbench. We've got a chance of finding some books, as well as quite a bit of firewood. And one thing that's kind of nice is you actually find a lot of firewood that you can find outside.
I might have to drop some gear.
I can break stuff down outside, and that's actually kind of resists against cabin fever. Another option to collect things. There's a little hut tucked away. I was considering using my bow and arrow to hit these rabbits because I do want to train my archery. It's also just been a while since I've actually used the bow and arrow, so it'd be good practice. So I might do that. I'm pretty sure they count as hits. In order to train your archery, you have to hit something, so I think rabbits count. Okay. So yeah, can I actually use this leather? Oh, I can use leather for the gloves. That's one thing I can use it for. Whereas this will be used for my hat now. I've got a decent amount of cloth. Still kind of low on firewood, but I have been picking up coal as often as I can. Not really seeing anything else in here. I'm not particularly cold. I'm going to break these down. Just for emergency extra wood. Because that'll at least allow me to get those, what's it called? Get the fire hot enough for coal. Or have it going long enough to use coal. Another thing I can do for archery experience here is I can just craft those arrow shafts. Because those rabbits seem to have disappeared. So there's a bit of a fork here. I'm pretty sure one of these routes leads to a small park, and the other one kind of goes around. Maybe this is just goes around this rock. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, okay, so they both go to the park. The park was right here. And another little frozen deer carcass there. Which I could just leave, because the nice thing about these is when they've spawned in, they don't ever despawn, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, it's not losing condition. I can get it whenever. Although it is a good temperature right now. I could try and get some gut. I don't know. That's a tough choice. Do I really need gut right now? I think you always need gut, but it is going to get colder and darker, so I think I'm going to pass on that for now. I might regret that later, but I think for my current needs, just getting my direction in mind to get to those coastal huts is what I want to do. We're gonna get plenty of food here from all these cattails. Okay. Now there can be a bear here. Another reason why I didn't really want to carry fresh gut on me. So many cattails. I hope the bear likes cattails. Or maybe I hope it doesn't like cattails. I wish I could drop them as a decoy. They're omnivores. They should be like cattails, right? No. I wonder what cattails are actually like. I was surprised that they give you such high... I'm gonna deviate from there because the bear hut is right around the corner. And I would like to get on this hill so I can see it if I can. See it coming if I need to, I mean. But yeah, I thought it was interesting that cattails give you 150 calories. Seems like a lot from like just a sappy kind of stick. Whoa, there's a lot of saplings, speaking of which. That's okay, don't need those yet, but I'll note that. I also don't want to take all of the food because I might need emergency cattails later. They don't degrade or anything like that. Like, I could hold on to them regardless, and they're not too heavy, but just gives me another reason to follow up that river. Hey, there's a bunny. Listening for me. Okay, so. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I turned that way, but I'm really glad I did. Whew. So there's the bear, everyone. Hello. Another reason why Coastal Highway is sort of an endgame zone is because of him. So I think it was a good idea that I didn't just run into that cave area or follow that river. Okay, so we got a little bit of everything here. A little bit of everything. So there's a wolf, there's a deer, and we saw some rabbits and some bears. Just need to find a moose. And everybody's here in Coastal Highway. Because of the weather, I might actually run up to Jackrabbit Island, which is that over there. You know what? I'm going to make those arrow shafts I'm gonna see if that gets me to the next level, because that would be pretty cool. Because I can make them outdoors. Get rid of this cabin fever. That I don't have. Do it while there's still daylight. Because it's just right here. And I think that's possibly one of the more productive things I can do. Ah. Okay, fishing camps, cool. Spent a lot of time here. There's a hook. Okay. Oh boy. I would like to get in wind cover, if there is such a thing here. There's no wind, though. Okay, and try and make these. Let's do it with a knife. My temperature is staying stable. Oh, you know what it is? I forgot. It's the actual arrows themselves that give you archery experience. Damn. Okay, so what I need are crow feathers, which are just right there. So I could still do this. The idea could still work. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's the only ingredient I'm missing right now. This is Coastal Highway. Oh, come on. I'm not seeing any crow feathers. Oh, okay, there's one. Come on, let me up. Okay. This kind of stuff would, like, really frustrate me if I was trying to run back and it was all blizzardy and you get stuck on the rocks. Okay, I only found one, but to be honest, I think that might be enough. Yep, it's enough for one arrow at the very least. That might be enough to get a level. The reason I want to level up before I take a shot is because you lose... I'm pretty sure you lose less condition on your bow. There's less arrow sway, better chance of the shot actually landing instead of wasting the arrow and it breaking. These sorts of things. So it's worth it for me to try to, because I didn't follow my own logic when it came to the fishing. I noticed that if I read the Frozen Angler before using all that fishing line, it would have been fine. I would have saved a lot of line, I think. So there's experience. And yes, it worked. It worked. Awesome. Okay. That was just enough. So yeah, increased damage, increased bow sway. It's pretty good. Or decreased bow sway. Cool. Totally worth. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Looks like not much. I think this is one of the... I think it's this. Yeah, it's this hut that I spent most of my time in some of my previous runs.
I could use this.
That's pretty good. It would be especially good if I hadn't made that hat, but I think I might be able to... Yeah. If I repair this... in our last little bit of daylight. Ah, come on, in our last little bit of daylight. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, sweet. Huge difference. So I got, oh boy, we got a toque underneath our rabbit hat. It's like might be the best combination, to be honest. I'm already liking Coastal Highway. Ooh. We got lots of food. Water will be an issue. So part of the reason I've been considering where all the firewood is firewood basically equals water in this game. Hey.
Just what I need.
And there's another water item actually. And beaches have a lot of water in them. But yeah, so as long as you can get firewood, you can... Whoa. You can melt snow. And that equals... thirst.
Thank goodness.
Oh, there's also toilets in this region, so this is great. This is very good. So I'll be able to get some more free water like that. Okay. These cabins have been pretty good so far. I could make it to Jackrabbit Island tonight. I do still have some energy here. Or I could just camp out here and then go to the lookout and then try to make it to the Conset. What's it called? Is it a garage? Or is it a convenience store? I think it's a garage. There's a garage. Or it's a gas station, actually. It's a gassing station. It's kind of a not really like a commercial one. Sort of more like a workshop. Yeah. Northern Canadian kind of stuff. So it has a chance of having tools. I might find more lamp oil. I'll probably find some food items. Probably some quality tools too. Like not just like a hammer or hacksaw or pry bar or whatnot, but actual quality tools are an item in this game. And if you have good ones, you can repair your hammer and your your hatchet. You can repair your hammer with it. You can repair. I think the lantern requires tools to repair as well. That's what those simple tools are for, as well as the quality ones. Okay, I don't need this. Yeah, with 35 cattails though, I've got literally food for days. So there's a bunch of fishing huts out here too.
Could end up being useful.
Not taking that stuff. And hey, firewood. I'll leave that there for now. And the fishing huts are pretty important because, obviously, as we could tell from before, we have a pretty good supply of food. But these ones are also an even better supply of food because you can get, what's it called? Ocean fish, rather than freshwater fish, saltwater fish, basically. Wow, this dark is actually, like, I could get pretty close to that deer without it noticing. I think the visibility counts for the animals as well, which is a pretty cool feature. I could be wrong about that, but I don't feel like I've ever been able to walk up to a deer that quickly or that close. Yeah, this one too. So I'm not gonna kill these. I'm not gonna shoot at these because I'm not gonna be able to retrieve their corpses tonight. The carcasses. And the problem with deer out on the open ice like this is, oops. Did that count? There's the moment of truth. Let's see. Go to my bow. Oh, 100%. Okay. Only counts if you shoot the arrow. The problem with the deer is that they run really far, and it takes about an hour for them to bleed out.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
All right. I'm tired. I mean, I'm encumbered. Jeez Louise. I don't like moving this slowly. Luckily it's not too cold out. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So it happens when you're, I think, over 10? Yeah, over 10 kilograms encumbered. And at this low energy, I guess. Probably plays into it. Wow. I feel like I should just drop something. It's just so sketchy. Still so friggin' slow. Running really doesn't add much and just makes me super tired, so I don't want to do it. Oh my god! This is bizarre. What am I carrying that's so encumbering? Sorry guys, I just want to see if I can... No, there's no way I'm gonna get below. Drop another 2 kilograms. Okay, I guess this is just it. I'm just gonna try and make it... Oh, fuck. Hopefully I don't take a wrong path here. Come on. Oh god, I really hope I can walk around this way. Thank God. Oh, I thought that was going to be sheer, and just have to go back around. I'm a little bit worried that we are getting in a magnetic storm now. I think that's what that music means. Oh boy. I'm not picking up anything. I feel like this is just like, even though I've been this tired before and over encumbered and whatnot, I feel like this is like a multi-day exhaustion. Like my character is just so goddamn exhausted from going from near death to seeming sustainability, seeming safety, and he's just totally mentally and physically exhausted here. That's my excuse. Because I don't remember it ever being this bad. Like, I wonder if it would actually just collapse. Like, I don't think that happens. I think you can always move at least a little bit. But, okay, we're nearly there. Just over this ridge. I've got to flare out because this is called Jackrabbit Island. And so
tired.
There's really scary rabbits. No, there's things that attack the rabbits, and they are more scary. Come on. Pretty sure there's a stove in here too. Could be wrong. I think there's an actual stove, like an electric stove, but not a toasty stove. So I can't cook stuff in here is what I'm saying, which is unfortunate. But there we are. Coastal house. Made it to Jackrabbit Island. And I can drop everything. Oh my god. You know, I'm just gonna go to sleep and then check in the morning. Oi. Because my character is exhausted. Let's eat up a little bit. Have some peaches. Or, you know, I keep forgetting that with those canned goods, you can actually cook them. Like, it's good for a cooking experience. Yeah, that's such a good hat. It's light-ish. Yeah, the toques are great. Okay. These boots are also awesome. I'm liking them a lot. Okay. Anywho, I think it's time to sleep. I'm gonna eat a little bit more, just so I can get another long rest. Actually, I don't even need to, really. The condition is fine, but I'm gonna do it anyways. 9 hours. We're waiting on daylight anyways. So glad we made it. There are lots of fun places to explore now. Like this bathroom, where there is a medicine cabinet. I was being sarcastic, but
I could eat anything.
it's right here. Okay. Actually is pretty good sometimes. Nope. Oh hey. Look at this condition, guys. 100%. Decent. You know, 75% energy. We got food. We got water. We got lantern fuel. I don't have any gut curing, which is usually a good thing to have going. Oop. We can get some of that before we go to bed tonight. Maybe I'll take my first shot at a deer, now that we're level 2.
That stuff will come in handy.
Or, better yet, I take down a wolf. So that while I'm hunting my deer, I don't have to worry about the wolves. That's probably a better idea. So there's that wolf over in the corner. Right by where I saw the bear. I think I might take that one down first. I think I'm going to do that on the next episode. And I'll find some save point between then and now. Hey, more tea. Fantastic. Just in time. We were on our last cup. Ooh, pork and beans. And tomato soup. Wow, 900 calories right there. But yeah, we're already getting over encumbered again, so. Come on, books. Books. Oh, I was hoping it'd be a bit brighter in here. Okay. Well, we're going to be catching lots of fish, so.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
We'll get lots more lamp oil. Yeah, it doesn't look like there were any books in here. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's a cozy little cabin. Rabbits all around. They're another source of gut if I need it, which I do. So I might start with that. Let's see. I can drop some of my tools here. I always hold on to the hammer because that thing has saved my life more times than I can count, or at least remember. Let's see. Can drop antiseptic for now. A bit of this firewood. I just like to not be over encumbered for once. Ooh, pretty. New day. Yeah, walking, we're still like really slow going. Yeah, really slow going. That's okay. Take our time. Don't see any rabbits anyways. Yeah, it's the wolf I was talking about will be over there. Over there. There's also one that comes up on that bridge. Might be the same one. Maybe the rabbits are still sleeping. I'm pretty sure they do that. I think they have some mechanics where they're not outside all the time. It's unfortunate. Oh. No, they're just sneaky. One, I think there's at least 2 that spawn around here. That's good for now.
Too much stuff to carry.
Oh, I know. Oh shit. Oh. You're so close. If you spook one, the nearby ones get spooked, even if you weren't close enough for that other one. Okay, here we go. Oh, what? Okay. There we go. So the fact that I saw 3. What? I seem more inclined to hunt at least one more. Where are you? Dang. I don't see it. Okay, one last try. Okay.
Can't feel my feet.
Where are you, bunny? Oh, shit. Dang. I kind of panicked. I thought I was going to run. Wasn't a bad throw. Okay, here's the last try. There we go. Okay, 2 guts. Maybe the beginnings of a pair of rabbit mitts. So that's pretty cool. Ugh, I'm gonna take a pause here. And yeah.
So cold.
On the next episode, we'll hunt
Just
ourselves a
lay
wolf.
down for a bit.
Most likely. See you guys in a bit.